morning, all you people out there. Welcome back to the Brandon Mason Show. I'm so glad to have you guys here. We have a lot going on, let me tell you. I have not been live for several weeks. As you know, it was the holidays. We had Thanksgiving, then we had Christmas, and then we had the New Year. We had everything going on. So we're going to try to make this short and sweet and hope that everything is going to line up perfectly as we get through some of this. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me know in the chat. Happy New Year to all you guys. I just want to say, I am so damn happy to be back on here. We have a lot to talk about today. We're going to go through the list. Obviously, there's a lot that has transpired. I hope all of you have a good start to your new year. Happy New Year to all you guys. If you have anything that's going on, if you have any goals this year that you guys love, please throw it in the chat right now because I want to know what your new goals are. Stick to your goals, literally. A lot of people, I'm losing weight. A lot of people, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to learn Spanish. I'm going to do, a lot of these people have goals out there. How many people actually stick to those goals? And we got a lot that's going to happen. We have a special guest coming on. We have live, sports entertainment. Like I told you, we have a lot to do in this studio and we are relocating. We have a lot to tell you guys. But I will tell you right now, bear with me as we move forward for the first live show of the year in this particular studio. As we move forward, we got sports entertainment. We have a lot to talk about. But first and foremost, we got to talk about that something important right now. And of course, Donald Trump will take office January 20th, 2025. There's a lot that is going on. And I will tell you this, in my studio, I got a lot of buttons and a lot of malfunction, a lot of things that we have to get production up and running on. You press certain buttons, are not popping up. And that's because we have a lot of things that are expanding thanks to you guys, people that have joined the show as we're moving from 2024 into 2025. We have a lot to do and a lot to catch up on. So let's just talk about this for a second, okay? First and foremost, guys, Donald Trump will take office January 20th, 2025. Why this is so important is because we have a lot of moving parts. And obviously with sports, we talk about on this platform, sports entertainment, there's a lot of questions in sports right now. Also, with Donald Trump looking at some teams, we're going to get to that. But first things first, guys, he will take office. And I look at some of these pictures and I pull them up and I go, okay, this man has been there before. Okay, we know that. He's been in office before. And now he's won. And now there's some important conversation we got to talk about right now because Donald Trump has decided to do a couple things that a lot of people are like, well, I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. These are some of these kind of conversations we got to talk about. We bring it to you. But Donald Trump has decided to choose an all-black and historical black college to show up to perform for the inauguration. I think this is cool in a lot of ways. I put the poll out there. Is it a smart move? Is it not a smart move? I don't know. I'm asking you guys. But I will tell you this. He's doing things a little different than other people. And people are like, well, that's not a good idea. They got backlash. Okay, let me tell you something. People watching this. Mississippi State, Mississippi Valley, I believe, State University, got backlash for this. They got backlash for this. And when I pull this up, I want you guys to understand something, okay? He literally chose, and I have it on there, an all-black band for the inauguration. So what's going to happen is when he comes for the inauguration, when this gets started, if you guys are with me right now, you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let me know what you think about this. He's going to show up and it's going to be an all-black band welcoming into this, inauguration. Now, why this is so interesting, is this band is getting tons of backlash. Now, when I laugh about this, I'm not laughing because of the black band. I'm not laughing because Trump decided. I'm laughing because things never cease to amaze me. Like when he decides to do something, you guys know I support him the whole way. And I love what he's going to do. And I'm excited about that. But I'm just saying this never ceases to amaze me. Mississippi Valley State, I believe it is, University, has decided to perform this. And I also, what I want to show you is a couple pictures of some things. But more importantly, let me pull this up first, okay? And again, I apologize. I'm clicking on some stuff because I got to move some stuff around. If you're in the chat right now, please let me know what you think about this. I think this is an important conversation. As we move forward into this year, 2025 is going to be exciting. Let me tell you right now, 2025 is going to be exciting. A lot of people, obviously, Trump takes office. We got NFL playoffs. We got the whole NBA playoffs is coming up. The world's doing a lot of things. There's aliens, people are saying in the sky. A lot of things are happening. And I'm just saying, the picture of the band, and then like they're out here getting backlash from their own culture, right? When I say own culture, being that I'm black and white, mixed race, I kind of tell you like it is. The culture, especially on Twitter, is giving extreme backlash to this. And so what I did was I even changed a little functionality here where, okay, now on my screen, right, literally you can see what I'm searching on the screen now. I kind of make some adjustments here. And you search, and I pull up Donald Trump, Black Marching Band. Best way to search it, right? And I pull up on here, and I take a look, right? And I pull up on the screen. Now, HBCU, if you haven't looked at it, HBCU, it's what's basically historical black college. If you want to say that's how they put this all over the web, all the internet. Now, this HBCU, historical black university, let me take some of these ads down, set to perform at Trump's inauguration, and Black Twitter isn't having it. Okay, and you can't see the whole thing there. I can kind of show you. Twitter is not happy. The black culture is like, well, this isn't right. I want to talk about the dynamics of Trump and why this is so interesting, because people are like, this isn't right and you shouldn't do it. Let me tell you something. If Trump wanted to, and I have some other pictures that I want to show you actually, and we can go back, and I pull up some of this here. Trump inauguration parade. It says here, band from Mississippi set to march inauguration parade for Donald Trump. They're doing a full parade here, and I was going to read some of this stuff, but there's literally a GoFundMe. There's all these kind of things, and look, a lot of white people, a lot of black people are happy about it, but a lot of black people on Twitter were coming on there upset about it, saying, now here's what I want to tell you guys, which I think is a little hard for people to understand. When it comes to Donald Trump and what he's doing, people are like giving him backlash. He didn't say this before the election. Like, he didn't come out with this before the election to try to get votes. And that is why I specifically love what Donald Trump is doing. I love what Donald Trump is doing because you know what he did? He decided to do this after he won. Are you guys with me right now? He came out here and he decided to do and select the black band, all black band, after he won the election. It isn't like he went out there to do, and I hate to use the word Democrat because it's just the conversation. If you're watching this live, hit the damn like button right now. Let's run that like button up. I want to start building this up for 2025. I'm going to give you some cool details, some facts, and I want to do the search bar on the left so you guys can see what I'm looking at when I'm looking at this research. What's so important about this is the fact that he didn't go out there and try to say, hey, look, I'm going to use an all-black band, or I'm going to use a black, vice president, or I'm going to go out there and hire a black person in office, or this and that. What Donald Trump did, and I'm giving it to you straight, I want you guys to understand something. He won the election, and after he won, he doesn't have to do this. He doesn't have to do this. So what he did was he said, I'm going to go out there, and I'm going to get an all-black band to perform at this event. And I said, all right. Now, people that were giving the backlash were like, well, why would they do that? Well, because he already won. He didn't go out there. Now, when I pull up some of my details, and again, bear with me right now as we're moving forward with some of this, as we're making some adjustments here. What I want to talk about and pull up here is the fact that Kamala Harris followed Democratic ritual. And when I say that, it's the fact that she went out there, and what she did was she chased the vote, right? She went out there, she chased the vote. And people want to have this conversation, and why they're so important, I'm going to go into in a second. She chased the vote out there and tried to do what she can do to get the black vote. And Obama tried to help out to get the black vote and all that. Meanwhile, Donald Trump didn't do that, one, and now he's actually saying, hey, look, for the performance, I want to go out there and I want to use an all-black college to go out there and perform the inauguration and kind of give them some love and literally, I thought that this shit was so cool. If you're watching this right now, hit the like button and subscribe. We're going to bring you a lot of cool things in the search bar. If you guys like this on the left here, on your right on the screen, if you like that I can go on Google here and search this stuff, I'm going to show you what I do. I literally go on my screen, go to Google, and I hit Donald Trump Black Marching Band, right? I want to show you what I was looking at. And it's like backlash after HBCU. Like the black culture is getting backlash, and it's like Democrats, and then it's like the black culture. But why? What I'm trying to figure out is why like, why are they getting upset about it when he's giving love back to them? And it says here, look, why Mississippi Valley State University's decision allows its marching band to perform, right? And again, if my screen here decides to do some awkward functionality, I apologize. There's a lot of things that are going on. And so for me to actually adjust some of this stuff, actually, you know what? Let me take this stuff off here. Let me make this easier. 1 second, guys. To make this easier, let me see here. There we go. What I'm saying is, I'm so excited about what he decided to do for these specific reasons, because he's given love back to the black culture, and then they're upset about it. And like, a lot of white people are probably like, hey, why would you do that? It's just one of these things that we have this race thing that has to continuously go on and go on and go on. And how do you get rid of it, people? How do you get rid of the race issue, guys? You stop talking about it, right? Am I right? Am I right now? But this is what was going on. Again, if my stuff froze up, I apologize there when you were trying to see that. I just thought that this was so damn interesting. And I said, look, during the inauguration, when he shows up and walks out there and the transfer of power, the peaceful transfer of power to Donald Trump from Joe Biden, right? We keep saying Kamala Harris because she was out there in the forefront now in the last XYZ months running for president. Obviously did not win. It was like she followed the protocol and the ritual of what Democrats do. And people, listen, the black culture, what I want to say is, because being biracial, like I said, I can tell you the truth. The black culture that was upset about this, they should have been upset about her having, these people come there and shake their ass out there in front of all these people and running for an election. She brought these people out there trying to chase this black vote. And that was why this shit didn't work out for them. They went a whole nother direction and chased it just like Hillary Clinton did and lost. Then Joe Biden gets in there. And then when she steps in, they tried to do this, right? They tried to do this. And so I wanted to show you that. And I just feel like them chasing that marching band. And again, everything that I searched, and I apologize if this freezes up again, I'm just doing my best to make this happen. I typed in Donald Trump, Black Historical Band. I'm going to start doing some of these cool things with you guys on here watching as I'm searching and pulling some things down. And this is just a buzz. But look what it says. HBCU. And again, if you're not familiar with HBCU, it is Historical Black Band. Okay. Sorry, Historical Black College, but this is the Historical Black College, universities, whatever. Black band faces backlash over Trump inauguration. And he's like, I'm inviting them. And it says here, I'll read this to you. Just a quick little synopsis here. Mississippi Valley State University Marching Band, right? The Mean Green Marching Machine. They're called the Mean Green Marching Machine, guys, okay? This is supposed to be one of the best bands out there, and they're going to show up. They're going to get it popping. I mean, you can tell that this band. Now, what makes me laugh a little bit, Donald Trump's move, right? He got his little move, and his move doesn't go too far from this. He keeps his move right there. When they come out there and they break this down for Donald Trump, this is going to be, I might have to be on here live when they're doing this, because the look on his face when the black college is breaking it down for the inauguration is going to be exceptional. I'm just saying right now, I like it. If you guys like it in the chat, if you like that he's doing this and he's going to bring the black band out there in the chat, let me know. But yes, I like it. I like what Donald Trump's doing. Or no, I don't like what he's doing. And make sure the damn like button and subscribe, because I love doing this conversation on here with people coming into the live stream, having a good time, can watch what I'm talking about as I'm pulling up on the damn screen. And then what I want to move into, and again, I apologize, I'm clicking on this stuff. The adjustments that I'm making on here is a little bit different. But what I want to say is Donald he has a unique personality, right? He's got a super unique personality. And the reason why it's so unique is you just never know what you're getting with him, right? I'm not talking about taxes. We know what he wants to do there. We're not talking about, what he's going to do in office as far as those policies. I'm just saying, when it comes to you not knowing, it's just, he keeps you on your toes, right? Like, you want to kind of have someone who's like keeping things a little bit exciting. And this is one of those exciting times, but he's got that unique personality. And as you guys know, how we ended last year, and he had tons of, assassination attempts and things happening, getting shot in the ear and all this going on. And people were like, man, is this guy going to make it? going to make it. Now he has a court case coming up that they're trying to push up here in January, trying to see what they can do so that way he doesn't get in. That's the reality, people. If you're watching this right now, they're doing their best. When I say there, I'm saying the people that are against Donald Trump. I'm saying the Democrats. I'm saying the people on the left. The people that don't want him there are trying to do their damn best to make sure that he doesn't get in office. That's the reality. Like, that's what's happening right now. And he's fighting every tooth and nail to try to make sure that he can get in office, right? Like, he's trying his best to get out there. And people that are just joining us right now that are coming into the building, what we're talking about, the unique personality, is the fact that Donald Trump is bringing in the Black Marching Band, Mississippi Valley State, to perform at the inauguration. And what's going to happen is the community, the Black community, is like, hey, don't support him. He doesn't support us. Or don't support him. He's a racist. Or don't support him because, our president didn't win, or whatever the case may be. And what I'm saying is that's in the past already, right? We're not going to continue talking about the election throughout 2025. We're just moving into the inauguration, and then we're back to a lot of sports entertainment that's happening out there in the world. But I'm looking at this picture right here, and I'm just, like I said, I'm excited to see what happens with that. And like I told you, there's a picture of Trump right there. When I go back and I search in the search bar and pull up, Mississippi Valley State launches the fundraiser, right? They're literally doing a fundraiser now to perform at Trump's inauguration. So now they're getting money. They're getting money from their own culture and people to perform there. And that is where you see people on here coming on here. And some people are upset about it. Some people are happy about it. But this is where you're getting, like I'm saying, you're getting a lot of the people that are saying they're getting backlash, because now not only are they going to perform there, they're legit going to go out there and raise money to perform there. And people are like, I'm not sending you any money for that. I just think honestly that Donald Trump has done one hell of a service to go out there and try to get these people involved in this inauguration. Now, and what I said to you guys a minute ago was the fact that Kamala Harris, and what I liked about what Donald Trump did is he decided to do this after he won. People that are joining us right now, he decided to do this after he won. He won the election, and then he went out there and said, hey, let's bring in the historical Black college out there, Mississippi Valley State, and come out there and let's enjoy this day together, and brought them after he won. He didn't say, hey, I'm going to use you guys if I win. It's not the case. But in this position, like I said, Kamala Harris, she went out there and this is reality, people. This isn't me giving you a political stance. This is reality. They chased the Black vote hard as hell. Obama tried to work with that to chase it hard as hell. And I think that backfired on them trying to get the Black vote. That didn't work out. So now you have Trump stepping in. Now, when I get to the unique personality of him taking office, why I think this is really important now to talk about is there are some other things that are actually happening right now, people. Like, there are some actual things that are happening right now. As you guys know, we got to pull this up right now so you guys can see. They are still rushing the border trying to get through before Trump gets in. Because when Trump gets in, all the people, all those, foreign people that are from all over the world that are trying to get in, the illegal immigrants are not going to be able to get in here. And you can see what's been going on here. Take a look.
Rushing to make it to the U.S.-Mexico border before the Trump administration is sworn in. Many carrying their belongings in plastic bags and on their backs. And already starting to voice their fears about not being able to cross into the United States come January. I think it will be much more complicated now, says this man who's traveling from Venezuela. Now we are thinking about finding a way to get through before Trump takes the presidency. DHS officials telling NBC News that they have not yet seen a surge in migrants heading to the...
So, I mean, look, they're literally pouring in from different angles right now, trying to get into this country before Donald Trump gets in, obviously, for the inauguration. They do not want Trump, obviously, to get in there. And when he does get in there, they want to make sure they're asked across the border. And I hate to laugh about it because I'm not trying to laugh about it. I'm just saying they want to get their ass across that border before Trump gets in office, because when he gets in office, they're going to try to put a stop to that, put an end to that. That's the goal. That's one of the biggest goals. They're trying to rush in there. And then what he's doing, and if you're just joining us right now for the first time, as he steps in office, you're just joining us right now, everyone watch this right now. Hit that damn like button right now, the thumbs up button. We got a lot to bring to you, sports, entertainment, all that. But look, we got to dive into another important piece right now because this is reality, what's going on right now too. I think people need to understand something and why I think this is important. Yeah, race, we're talking about Mississippi Valley State gets backlash from this. And I'm not excited about that. I think that's ridiculous. But they're getting backlash, right? But here's what I want to go into. These are people literally out in college, right? Building something for themselves, showing up, getting an opportunity, but they're getting backlash, right? And they're trying to go out there and perform here. But what I think is ridiculous is the simple fact that we as a nation have to come together in a better, like that. I want to start this year off with this conversation because I think it's so damn important. We as a nation have to come together so much better because the simple fact that if we focus on race, if we focus on problems that realistically aren't that important and we come together as a country this year, I think the U.S. is going to be a powerhouse again. We are a powerhouse, but beating ourselves down for the last XYZ years has been a massive problem, right? Has been a massive problem. And when I pulled that up and I look at that, there's something special. And I don't know if it's because I'm biracial. I don't know if it's because I think that might be the case or just it's just special in general. But for me, this is special to see. You guys see Remember the Titans, right? Everyone in the chat right now has seen Remember the Titans. I'm pretty damn sure. Remember the Titans, if you haven't seen it, a sports movie, a football movie where the black culture and the white culture are fighting the whole time to start. Black people move into a white town and they don't get along. They're on the same football team. And you know what? For the sake of what we're doing right now, I mean, look at this. This is what I love about this opportunity right now. I can just go on here and talk with you guys like this now. And I love this opportunity. So you pull Remember the Titans, right? You guys have seen this scene, right? And you've seen this coach out here. Denzel Washington plays this coach out here. And you got these two players. These guys are the main people, obviously, that run the show right here, right? If you guys can see that right there. And the black and white culture come together so damn strong. And it's so important they do that. And then they throw in sunshine, right? They throw in sunshine, and you guys see this right here on the screen. They throw in sunshine, comes out there, the blonde hair, the pretty boy guy, and then you got the black guy, white guy. And this is what I think 2020, I don't know if you guys can see over here, but what I think 2025 needs to be about is less about race and more about this kind of stuff. Donald Trump brings in a black band or the black and white team come together. And that's what football does, man. And that is why, and not just football, it's all sports. But I'm saying because I heavily focus on football my whole life, when you're on a team, and I've been saying this, when you have a black guy blocking for you or a white guy blocking for you, if they're not your friends and you're the running back, you're not going anywhere. If you're the quarterback, you're not going anywhere. So you better make friends with your offensive line. And that's why you see Brock Purdy out there buying, and obviously does it for a good cause, buying this whole offensive line, new cars, new Toyotas. Then you got, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley of the Eagles out there going out and buying golf carts for the offensive line, coming together, taking care of those people. Because at the end of the day, people, black and white people come together. It's the best friend you can have. I promise you this. I will promise you this for 2025. You think I'm joking. A black person and a white person will make the best friends with the best bond you've ever seen in your life. And why I say that is because they learn so much from each other. A black person, white person come together as a best friend. You support them and you get their back. I promise you this. You will never see someone, if you get their back and they get your back, you will never see anybody have your back like that outside of your own family. I promise you, because they start to see the dynamics of what you're going through and you work together, you come correct. With Donald Trump coming out here and doing this, and you see this headline up here, guys, this HBCU band set to perform at Trump's inauguration, and black Twitter isn't having it. This makes me so mad in so many ways because, again, this is a chance for black people to step up on stage and actually perform in a big opportunity for that school. And I think that's important, not even for the school, but for these people, for their futures. And honestly, put a notch on your belt. Forget if it's Trump or not. I did the inauguration. I was here. I like the transfer of power. All this is going on. I think this is an awesome memory for people to have. And I'm just saying, people, this is something that I think is super, super important. Good morning to all you guys. Happy New Year to all you guys, everyone that's coming into the chat right now. If you have a goal this year, drop it in the chat too. I've been saying that. People coming in a little bit late here. Drop it in the damn chat right now. I see some faces on here that I love and I appreciate. Pitbull Mama, Jeff Lee, Richard Mason House Pops is there. D. Coleman, we're live on stage. Welcome back to the building. As you guys know, we're live on here. Brenna's in the chat right now. Miss Lex, Nathan, Roger, Brittany's popping in here. Annie, people that are coming in here. Devon's popping in. People that are coming in here right now, I appreciate you. It's 2025. Happy New Year to all you guys. I was getting ready to start up. And this is the first live stream that we're doing this year, 2025. Get ready for the live guests. I got the special guest lineup. I'm going to show you. I got the list on here. I got people coming on. We got musicians. We got basketball players. We got football players. We got boxers. We got it all. And we're getting it all done, all set up. And that's why I'm clicking on stuff here instead of using the buttons here. Because all this, as you can see here on my screen, see these buttons right here, people? I don't know how much you can see. Actually, let me just slide this over so you guys can see something real quick. You see all these buttons right here? I'm going to show you guys something that you don't really see behind the scenes. All these buttons right here, there's a button at the top here you press, and I have pages and pages and pages of buttons. That all has to get preloaded for all kind of stuff. And this year, we are not forgetting we got the wheel going on. You better best believe it. You best believe it. We're going to get that rocking this year as well. I think it's so important to get the dynamics flowing and make sure. Do you guys like going live at 10 o'clock, jumping in there, having a good time? Because I'm going to break something down for you. 10 o'clock is the time that we typically go live. But a lot of people are saying, hey, move to 12. So we got 10 and we got 12. So we're making some decisions this year. Everyone throw the wheel in the chat right now. Throw the dice in the chat. Mason Mob in the chat. Let's get that thing amped up in there right now in the live stream in the chat right now. Everybody drop something and drop your 2 cents in there right now and let us know how you're feeling. What are your goals for the new year? Do you have new goals for the new year? Do you guys have new goals this year? RB's in the building. We love and appreciate you as well. Everyone that's coming to the live stream right now, Mile High, we freaking appreciate you. Welcome back to the live stream, people. All love to you guys. And I got something we need to do right now as we pop into the live stream right now. Give me 1 second. If you guys are watching, stay right there. Let me see if I can get this damn thing going. Hold on a second. There we go. We got the membership, gift-giving membership. Here we go. Bang. Here we go. We got some memberships going out of some lucky people right now. People out there that are in the building. I know people are fixing their accounts. We got people. I wasn't in here. I wasn't live on here. So I'm making sure that we're gifting those out right now because you know what? It was my obligation, and not obligation in that way, in a good way, to get my ass on here live because I appreciate you guys for going live. We got live games we're coming on here doing. Trust me, we're doing live games on here. We'll be back and doing that. And this year we just had to make some adjustments. I'll be honest. Shit was going crazy. We were loving it. We were rocking. We were rolling. And then obviously with YouTube and all that, we had some malfunction. So I had to fix all that. A lot of stuff is being adjusted. So I just threw out some memberships in the building. It's automatic. I see Candy, Gina, Ooze. I see Sean and Steph, KT. People out there getting memberships. I appreciate you. I love and appreciate all you guys that are a part of our show. Mahai, big part of our show. Greatly appreciate you. I just want to drop that out there. And let's move on to this next piece. Obviously, we're not just doing... And if anybody wants a membership, you send me a direct message on Instagram. I'll send you the money for the membership. It doesn't let me do as many on here every day, so I will send it to you to get you guys back and running because it was my fault that I wasn't live on the platform making some adjustments. We had Thanksgiving, we had Christmas, we had New Year's, we had a lot going on. If you're watching right now, hit the damn like button, subscribe, and we're moving on to the next piece of the pie. But I did just show you this. I did just show you this one piece here, guys. This is literally what's going on. People at the border, you know, they're trying to get their ass in there. I'll be honest, before Trump gets in office. And that's something that's just happening right now. So what I want to talk about before we end today's show a little early, right, is that we need to come together, right? What I want to start off this year is, obviously, we've been talking about this morning about the Trump's inauguration, how the Black Historical College is going to be out there. Mississippi Valley State is going to show up, and they're getting backlash because their own culture, and people are like, well, you shouldn't do that. Well, I'm here to tell you that this year we got to come together. America needs to come together or lose World War III. And we're not talking have World War III. We're talking come together or lose World War III, because let me tell you something, the world's not waiting and they're seeing what's going on. And you see, right, when Trump steps in there, I do believe they're going to fix some of this stuff, okay? He is motivated, is in the building. We appreciate you. Yo, people that are coming, the Mason mob this year is going to be flying. I'm just telling you right now, the Mason mob is going to be flying, and I'm excited about that. The special guest in the chat right now, I need to get one thing. What do you guys love more, NFL or NBA? Drop it in the chat right now. I need to know what you guys love more, NFL or NBA. Drop it in right now. If it's both, then put both. I need to take some running counts, some polls here. of what you guys love more. NBA, NFL, politics. Drop that if you love that. I think a lot of people are sports entertainment. If something big happens, I'm going to bring it to you right here. You're going to see some big shit happening. We got live guests, and we're going to do some stuff like this where I pull up on the screen where we can search, and we're going to be talking about the games. Trust me when I tell you. We're going to be talking about NFL. We're going to be talking about playoffs. We're going to be live for some playoff games right here on this platform. All you guys, I owe it to you guys because you guys know a lot of people came in from the live games. I owe that to you, and we're going to have a great time. We're going to be live on here for some games, but I want to come on here and just say this. It's 2025, and first and foremost, right, I'm going to get out of this. We're going to get back to the sports when we talk about some fun shit, but I had to get on here and tell you guys how important this was because now, you know, this whole situation of the election, all the shit we talked about, and there was thousands of views, people coming in, pouring in that. All of this is basically about to head to an end in conversation for the most part on our platform. We will bring it up when we need to, and I just thought that this was an important conversation. All of the conversation with the political stuff, we'll have it when it's important, like Trump's inauguration. We'll have it when something big happens. We'll pop it on here. But we are going to make sure that we shift into what we all love, and that's sports. Right? Sports and big things that happen in the world. If something big happens in the news, we're going to bring it to you. If something cool happens in the news, we're going to bring it to you. But most important right here is Trump gets ready to take office January 20th. And when he does, he's got a lot to do. And we're hoping that he does a hell of a job, right, people? Throw your best emoji in the chat right now. Everybody that's watching this right now, throw your best emoji, your favorite emoji in the chat right now. Drop it in there right now. I'm Mahai. We greatly appreciate you. We love having you back on the scene. Look, everyone's going through a lot of things. 2024, there has been a lot of changes. I have multiple businesses. Some of them were flying, making money. Some of them were like, whoa, what's going on here? Like a lot of people are going through a lot in 2024, right? A lot of people are going through a lot in 2024. So in 2025, we got to step it up together. People, right? We got to step it up together. All love in the chat right now. Drop your favorite emoji in the chat. I'm just saying in here right now, people, together, we're going to do some awesome things this year. And together, I think the black culture, the white culture, the Spanish culture, we can name all the cultures, but for this sake, historical black culture coming together as Trump does this. I think this was an awesome opportunity. I think it was a great idea. I think him going out there and choosing this black college to jump up there and get it going was important. And before we leave today, let me just tell you something. Let me pull this up right here. I'm going to show you this last picture. A lot of people coming in, I was just explaining how if you're a white person, get yourself a black friend. If you're a black person, get yourself a white friend. And Cat Williams said that on stage. He said, get yourself a black friend. Get yourself a white friend because you will build such character. I promise you this. If you're a white person, go to a black cookout one time. Let me take my coffee on that. If you're a white person in the chat right now, go to a black cookout one time and you will see what's important in your life. You will see, I'm telling you, they got the spark over there. I don't care what kind of grill it is. They are having a good time. Get over there and do that. And black people, get yourself to a white cookout. Get over there and meet some friends. Learn some things. I think that's important this year. I think Trump is trying. I think Trump actually is trying to do that. I think he said, look, let's have a black band get out there and help us. Get out there and perform. And let me tell you this. Before we leave here today, it isn't even just because it's a black band. It's because, make no bones about it, they're probably the best fucking band. Excuse my language. They are a band that isn't just because they're black. They are that damn talented. Let me leave it at that. They are that damn good. They're doing all kind of shit out there, and they're going to show up and perform grade A, next level. And then also for the inauguration, I think that was so important to bring up in today's conversation, people. And I didn't want to. A lot of people I know that jump on our platform that want to come here for sports entertainment. What I want to tell you is this. You are going to get a lot this season. And this year, NBA, you're going to get a lot of conversation. I'm going to be live every morning at 10 a.m. I'm going to bring interesting updates and important conversation with sports, whether it's the NBA, the playoffs, trades, all that cool stuff, even live bets, all that. And then the NFL playoffs are going to be right here. We're going to be talking about what happened. We saw yesterday, the Lions are balling. Are the Lions not balling? The Lions are balling. Look, the Lions are out there doing it. The Eagles, right? Who's your top team? Drop it in the chat right now. Who's going to the Super Bowl? We're going to get into that. But we got the Eagles out there that could do something, right? We got the Chiefs that are going to do something. We got the Buffalo Bills I mean, there's a strong group of team out there. By the way, the Vikings were strong. I know Annie loves the Vikings. She puts Skull in the chat all the time. The Vikings are pretty damn good. I mean, yesterday, obviously, playing against the Lions, and there's starters that are playing, there's starters that aren't playing. So there's a lot going on. But we're going to bring that to you right on this platform. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you guys. First live show back on it. Shake some of the cobwebs. All of December felt like it was a good brush through. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all you guys. You guys are all important to me. But I will say this. December was a lot going on. I don't know about you guys, but after Thanksgiving, I had all the Christmas preparations. I had birthdays. And then, obviously, then you had my dad's birthday. He's in the chat. He was on the 20th, right? Happy birthday to him. Late birthday, belated birthday. And then we had Christmas. And now, guess what? My son's birthday is on the 16th. We got to do his birthday. Then he's got school stuff. There's just so many things happening. But let me tell you this. It's Monday. It's the 6th. Everyone out there, kids are back in school. If you don't have kids that are in school, good for you. Good for you. If you're watching this right now on live, I greatly appreciate you joining me live today. Trump will be back in office on the 20th, and we have a lot to discuss as we move forward into some interesting topics. We're going to bring them right here. The topics are going to be, instead of having all this crazy shit, it's going to be a major topic we bring you the attention. Bang, let's talk about it. Sports, entertainment, whatever it is. If I think it's important, if you think it's important, we're going to talk about it right here on the platform. Make sure, all of you guys, if you're watching this live right now, BrandonMasonShow.com, put your email in there because a lot of people are going to be showing up. You're going to see, as you saw last year, thousands of people will start coming into the live stream. We had, I think, 700-800 people in there for the Trump conversation. There's going to be a lot of people coming in. Make sure you go to the email. We're going to be doing live giveaways through your email. It will come to your email. You open it up, bang, you want a surprise. So make sure when we get off of here, BrandonMasonShow.com, go on there and put your email in. All you do is go to BrandonMasonShow.com, scroll down, and put your email right in the newsletter. You put your email in there. Guess what? Every morning when we send an email blast out, we're going to be giving away some cool prizes. I'm not going to say what it is. Some cool prizes going out there, from electronics to games to big prizes to packages to giveaways, edible stuff. Some cool things that are coming your way. So make sure you do that. And when I sign off right now, everybody in the chat, you know what you got to do. We sign off. Leave a message on the video that's there. Guys, get ready. This is going to be an awesome year. A lot of cool things happen. A lot of cool guests. And I already have the special guests lined up. Already in dates. Already planned. Already coming on. And if you haven't watched Bare Knuckle, we got some fighters that are coming on right away to start the year off, and then right into some NFL and some NBA players, some Bulls players. I will say this: Chicago Bulls. There's some people out there that play for the Bulls. Some people that were friends from college that played. People that are playing now. There's some awesome opportunities, people. Make sure that you're here live for the stories. You're not going to want to miss them. Even back to people, that are in the Hall of Fame in football coming on the live stream. And we're moving our studio location. All of the stuff is being packed up, and it's going to be placed in a new studio foundation with a massive room with all kinds of cool stuff. And a sit-down. Guys, we have the studio. It will be there. But we're going to have a sit-down section where I'm sitting in a chair, having fun, having a drink, more than likely, on the live stream. So I appreciate you guys. Love all you guys. And I will say this. Have a great start to your new year. Whatever your goals are, stick to your goals, people. Don't quit right now. We just got started. And don't quit January. If you're going to freaking quit, at least wait till the summer hits, because when the summer hits, you'll be feeling so damn good. If it's in a fitness thing or weight loss, come summer, you're feeling good for the summer. So you'll carry that whole damn thing through. So make sure, people, if you need help with any of your goals, I'm here to help you with all love and respect to every single one of you guys. I'm so glad you could join me today, this morning. Last minute notice. We're back in action. Love all you guys. Make sure when we sign off right now, go to that website, BrandonMasonShow.com right there. I think Pimple Mama dropped it in the chat. Make sure you go there. The M might not be clickable there. I'm not sure. I see the link there. Make sure you go BrandonMasonShow.com and put your email into the newsletter. And when I sign off, leave a message on this video. Love all you guys. Make sure you guys have a great start to your morning. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. There's going to be a lot of cool things to talk about. I'm just saying, I'm giving you the ones and twos and threes. You're going to see everything. What's up? I see people coming in. All love to you guys. And I will see you tomorrow morning right at 10 a.m. Be here, guys. Be here. I'm telling you, the show's expanding. Love all you guys. See you tomorrow.